In the Phillips Arena, the Hawks here in Atlanta playing before their hometown crowd. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So for Toronto right now, the star pair of Lowry and DeRozan are the guards. Johnson is out there with Scola, and it's Valanciunas.
Oh, you quiet. Why he left? Oh, no.
You know, Dwayne Casey was once a player at Kentucky, took me and hosted me on my recruiting visit at Kentucky back in 1979. Actually got his coaching start at the school as well.
A nice shot by Teague. Pass to Valanciunas. Kicks to Scola. Johnson right side.
And one.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim unabated in stride.
Toronto's shooting their first free throw of the game here. And guys, we saw a nice development for James Johnson last year. He was 59% from the floor. Closest he had ever come to that in his 6 years was 46%. What a dramatic arc improvement there.
Yeah, and I think it was all due to shot selection. He dialed back on the number of threes that he was taking the year before, and his percentage went up.
Really a heads-up play on both ends there. The steal and the quick push on the break.
Rapid-fire basketball at its best. Boom, 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 bang.
Korver, no luck.
And back to James Johnson. Yeah, he improved his shooting percentage, but the rest of his game has been kind of in a holding pattern. He's averaging neither highs.
There we go.
And that means to me he may have flattened out in terms of reaching his potential.
Now here's Lowry. 6 on the shot clock. Screened by Valanciunas. The Raptors rebound. DeRozan dishes to Valanciunas. Lowry passes to Scola. Johnson outside. Fires from deep. And that one's good. Johnson's got 5.
Talking about James Johnson, the reality is he's a role player. Like most NBA guys, he certainly can be a valuable role player, especially if he can shoot near 60% from the field again. But don't expect him to suddenly become LeBron. That's not his game nor his ceiling. Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Teague to the basement. DeRozan dishes to Lowry. Johnson outside. To the inside. Here's Valanciunas. Outside for Lowry. Scola down low. Teague covering. Three-pointer, Lowry. It's Lowry. Here's Korver. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Lowry with the ball. Now defended by Korver. They get it back. Johnson kicks to DeRozan. And the foul called on Paul Millsap.
Fuck off me, yo.
That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Splitter comes in for Al Horford. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Jeff Teague. The Raptors also with a sub. Joseph's checked in. Well, the one word you can use to describe the Raptors postseason last year, disaster. I mean, Greg, nothing went right for them.
Yeah, I mean, after that great regular season, they were completely just manhandled by the Wizards, swept out of the first round in 4 straight.
And so it's Atlanta with it after the Raptors pick up. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his first foul. Atlanta making some changes. Mike Scott's checked in for Millsap. Cephalosha comes in for Kent Bazemore. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Kyle Korver. And then for Toronto, Biyombo is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Patterson comes in for Luis Stoll. And it's Ross in for Johnson.
Bruh.
Ross. And that one comes up a bit short.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
Here's Joseph. It's deflected.
F you,
And
yo.
out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Outside Lowry. Patterson, the screen. 4 on the clock. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
They come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass today.
Yeah, and it's already got them a +5 margin in the rebound column. And
I've gotten that home.
there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
He hits the second from the line. And the one thing Giaco Splitter gives you every year, Clark, is consistency. The numbers, the effort, the results, all very familiar every year.
Yeah, his game is really built on the intangibles. He hustles. He knows where he's supposed to be. He gets to the right spot at the...
No doubt they've come into this game with a really aggressive approach, just pounding the ball inside.
It certainly is working.
Oh, heck
Open
no.
lanes to the hoop and owning this game early.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
And that's a foul. It's called on Thabo Cephalosha. That's his first foul. And Patterson kicks to Biyombo. Outside Lowry. A stupendous finish in traffic.
How about the start that they've gotten off to here? Huge lead, and we're still in the first quarter.
And guys, it hasn't just been the scoring. I mean, they're playing tremendous defense too.
Here's Schroeder. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. By 12. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of the spring. Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts. Plenty of time for a comeback. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Raptors?
It looks like they're ready to run, fellas. I mean, they haven't hesitated at all to get out on the break so far.
And another thing right from the start is converting. A lot of those second chance opportunities, those can be hard to come by sometimes.
So the Raptors 5 right now. They've got Terrence Ross. Bismack Biyombo is out there with Patrick Patterson. Then it's Corey Joseph. And it's Powell in the shooting guard. Teague, the pass to Millsap.
Hey, what?
That's good. And so Teague with the assist. Millsap's got his first points of the game.
Nice pass that time. What excellent vision by Jeff Teague out there.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
Ah, fuck.
And guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
Certainly the biggest surprise last year, Clark, was the play of the Atlanta Hawks. You would have picked them to win the East at the start of the season.
Well, they did it, and they earned it. The Hawks didn't have any superstars on their roster, but they won with solid team play. Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
That's a great point. 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed have come at the rim.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
And for the Hawks, they did end up with 4 All-Stars last season. As you said, it was all about how they worked together as a team.
And the Raptors making a change here. The Buffaloes checked in. The Hawks trail by 11. Outside T. The dish to Korver.
Yes.
Gets the ball.
And you know, around the NBA, the league recognized the Hawks were a complete team. Everybody played their role superbly. The NBA named all 5 of their starters the player of the week last year in an unprecedented move.
Outside T.
Sight.
And it's Toronto with the rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Bro, what's my foul at, man?
Actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Down low. And the layup falls. Teague's got his second bucket.
Still trailing, but their offense is off life support here in the second quarter. It's got a pulse.
Good point, Clark. They're starting to make some shots, looking to try and get back in this one.
And one.
So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And what Patrick Patterson gives you guys is solid all-around play. He can help you in a lot of areas. High basketball IQ, high character, understands his role, knows his limitations, and stays within himself.
And going back to Patterson for just a moment, he's been lauded for his mature approach ever since high school in West Virginia. He was involved in a highly publicized recruiting battle between Florida
Hit man
and
mad,
Kentucky,
bro.
ultimately choosing the latter.
Yeah, and, you know, the part of his game, Kevin, that he's really worked on is his ability to face up and shoot. Really starting to evolve into a guy that can space the floor, that space forward. And when he's hitting that jumper at a high percentage, I think his value to the team goes up exponentially.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. Last year, Toronto won their division and got bounced out in the first round. Same result in 2014.
Yeah, but you know, despite that sameness, they were an improved team last season, Kevin. They did a lot of the small things better in total, and I thought looked better and more cohesive as a group.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Teague kicks to Horford.
Oh,
To
shoot.
Teague. Pass to Horford. Shot clock at 6.
Sight.
And stolen by Scola.
But you're not a point
Here's the
guard.
break. Throws it up high. Go
Dang.
for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it.
Oh, that's too deep.
Teague can't hit.
Why you always found?
After that board.
Why you
Very
always
steady with
found?
their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Ooh.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Mike Scott's checking for Millsap. Cephalosha comes in for Kent Bazemore. Tim Hardaway Jr. is checked in for Kyle Korver. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Jeff Teague. But they recover it. The drive by Lowry. Screen by Valanciunas. To Valanciunas. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Hardaway for three. Another shot. And that one goes in.
What?
3 points if he converts at the line.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
The Hawks making a switch here.
Yeah, block that shit, playboy.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
The Hawks trailed by 12. Hardaway kicks it over to Schroeder. Johnson with the block. And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle.
He is really having a good quarter, a strong quarter, an efficient quarter, doing a lot of positive things out there.
Now here's Schroeder. Not a lot of room.
That's lame.
And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Raptors leading by 14. Lowry from outside. Offensive rebound. And the dunk by DeRozan.
How about that now? What a sensational finish.
Oh, gotta be able to get some hang time to do that.
Yeah, you gotta rise and levitate.
Suspend yourself.
Yeah, levitate.
How about the glide in and then also to reverse it?
6 on the shot clock. Kicks to Hardaway. And he's good on the
Wow.
Hardaway's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the
Hardaway Jr. I forgot he was on Hawks.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter,
Boss.
but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And he gets it to go. Hardaway's got 5 points now this quarter.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half.
Sight.
And I think they should
About to block
continue
that.
to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
Lets it go.
Sight. Thought you made that shot.
Touched by Valanciunas. 8 seconds left here in the second. The drive by
Sight.
Hardaway from outside.
Ooh.
No good, trying to beat the buzzer. And so we conclude. As we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. One of the stories here, Kyle Lowry getting it done today.
You know, we talk so often about making your teammates better, and his ability to see the floor and then make those passes on time in that first half was the key.
Boy, I tell you what, they say he's not a playmaker, but he certainly
Fight.
fooled me with the way he's performing right now.
Teague and Korver are the guards. Millsap at power forward with Horford. And it's Bazemore at the 3.
Okay.
So that's the lineup for Atlanta. What a season for Al Horford last year. Such a great display from him
Yes, yo.
and his team as he led the Hawks to the #1 seed in the Eastern Conference.
And for all the team accomplishments the Hawks had, Horford was able to hit some of his own milestones as well. Had his first career triple-double last season. Another bucket added to the lead. They've been the better team in every facet.
And in my opinion, you get extra bonus points, extra eye of the beholder points when you do it the way they're doing it on the road.
Oh, you tripped.
That's good. And so
Wow.
Teams got 3 assists now in this one.
Horford was really a cog in all aspects of the Hawks last season. I mean, a major cog. Just a consistent presence inside with his 15 points and 7 boards a game.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
And for Horford last year, the numbers were down a bit, but that
Come
wasn't
on,
due to his
yo,
play. I
like-
think the Hawks were just a more balanced team, and he could obviously put up bigger numbers if he wanted to, but by playing within the system, I think it allowed Atlanta to reach its true potential over the course of the regular season.
Well, you have to love the energy and the effort given every night by Kent Bazemore, hustling for loose balls. Greg, a lot like you actually. Runs the floor like a tornado, can handle the ball, the consummate role player.
He really is, and you know, you have to have guys who can be effective without the basketball, Kevin. There's only one out there. Right. You're going to have 5 guys, so you need other areas of the game to be effective, and he focuses on the defense, to rebound, and all those little things that add up to victories.
And there's the feed to Millsap.
Damn.
Second shot opportunity. Horford with the bucket, getting it done inside. Horford's got 5 now.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg. And, you know, going back to Kent Bazemore, he was not a 5-star recruit coming out of high school. Was solid and unspectacular in college. Entered the NBA as an undrafted free agent. Exceeded everybody's expectations.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Score, no luck.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Bruh. No.
Getting back to Kent Bazemore, I mean, he will always have a role in this league because of his defense and his positive attitude. He's the kind of guy who gets counted out early and goes on to have a legitimate 10-year NBA career.
Fight. Doctor scored.
And
Oh. I shouldn't.
here's Bazemore. He has 7. There's the call on James Johnson. That'll be his second foul of the
How the
game.
fuck Al Horford ripped Kyle
Checked
Lowry?
in for Kyle Korver. And then for Toronto. Biombo is
Fight.
checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Patterson comes in.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes. Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Fight.
That's tipped.
Not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge too.
They've been the aggressors, plain and simple, outworking them, fighting for every loose ball.
And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Raptors.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
You know, adding on to that, we can't fail to mention all the steals they piled up too. I mean, that's making a big difference. They've really gotten into them defensively.
And it's DeRozan missing.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Second shot opportunity.
There we
And the
go.
layup is good. DeRozan's got 10 points in the game.
And that's sort of
I'm about to say, yo, backcourt, man.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
This game is going to get even more out of hand unless they start valuing the basketball.
Well, it's simply been an awful quarter. I mean,
Sure you wanna go to this, man? That's
security, they've
skunk
actually
right there,
handled
man.
that thing like it's got leprosy. Take care of it.
Ouch. Leprosy.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Splitter is checked in for Horford. Scott
Sight.
comes in for Paul
Oh, that's
Millsap.
fools.
Tabo Cephalosha is checked in for Kent Bazemore. Hardaway is subbed in for T. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones. From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Well, when you knock down jumpers like that, it opens everything else up as well.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Patterson. Atlanta with the rebound.
Tell you what, guys, his size really comes into play when there's a rebound battle going on. He's got an advantage in there.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Toronto leading by 23. Powell kicks to Patterson. He dishes it to Joseph. Deep 2 from Ross. And again, it's Toronto converting. Schroeder.
It did not.
Shot misses.
I'm not to say.
And as we get... And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. And so here's Toronto. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. Setting the floor for the Raptors. Terrence Ross is out there with Nogueira. And there's Bismack Biyombo. And it's right in at the point. Here's Nogueira. A second chance effort. And it's right missing. Atlanta shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Bazemore gets the bucket. Raptors leading by 23. Feeds it to Biyombo. Here's Powell. Good on the three-point shot.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
And you need the defense to stop the bleed.
Wow, yo.
Millsap's got 4 rebounds in this game. The pass to T. Right block shot. That's Biyombo with the rebound. The Raptors have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Millsap with the steal. Here's T. Can't get it to go. Now Toronto takes it the other way.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
And the foul called on Paul Millsap. That's his 3rd foul of the game. A new group in now for the Raptors.
Yeah. Dang, yo, chill.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. A costly foul there. He'll shoot 3 free throws.
What?
And for Kyle Lowry, a guy who just has an unbelievable nose for the basketball, the triple-double comes naturally to him now. Top 10 in the league the past 2 seasons. In his short time with the Raptors, he's already been the leader in that category.
Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. It's DeRozan with the drive. No good from Valanciunas. And here comes the break. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
The Hawks have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. DeRozan brings the double team.
Fight.
And the Hawks with possession.
What?
Millsap with it. Scola cover. Korver no luck.
And although not a block officially, it might as well have been his ability to react and alter the shot.
Greg, I don't think there was any doubt about it. His defense threw him off on that shot.
Teague against Lowry. Outside Millsap. The kick out to Teague. Outside Millsap. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Muscala, he's checked in for Horford.
Fucking Kyle Lowry cannot make
comes in
no
for
open
Paul
shots.
Millsap. Putting on a show for these people.
I cannot believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Are you kidding me?
Tell you what, Mama always said, if you got it, flaunt it.
Let it fly. Let it fly.
Mama said that, huh?
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
DeRozan's shot is good.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Stoll kicks to Johnson. Fires the three. And the shot is good.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they built this lead for themselves here.
Holiday with it. Out guarded by DeRozan. Korver passes to Holiday. Puts it up from 17.
What?
And yes, sir, that one drops. There's 1:38 left here in the fourth quarter. A shot by Lowry.
There we go.
And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Back-to-back threes for him. The defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that three, or you'll give up points in a hurry.
And that one's good.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission
Oh, what a
accomplished now
save.
for Toronto.
But, Steve, you know, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out part this kind of punishment.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look at it and see this was just a monstrous performance for Kyle Lowry. A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Splitter is checked in for Mike Muscala. Cephalosha comes in for Kyle Korver. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Justin Holiday. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth.
Get out of here, man. What?
And counting. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there.
And Mike Scott, a former second-round draft pick who has carved out a role here in the NBA the last 2 seasons. Mark, he was a major contributor off the bench.
Yeah, he's a bit of a tweener, you know, not big enough to maintain position down low on a consistent basis and not quick enough to really be a three-man or small forward. But what he can do is get to the basket, rebound okay, and knock down a deep shot.
The offense has clearly kicked into gear.
Talking, bro.
Just a little too late.
Yeah, I think it may be, Greg. At least they're finally showing some signs of life offensively. Too bad I think it's past the point where it'll do much good.
Here's DeRozan. Can't get it to go. So Atlanta will take it the other way. And now running it up the court, Matt pushing it out. And they go to the intentional foul.
Dang, the crowd laughed.
What that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Balanced scoring, Clark, for them. They're moving it well.
Yeah, you love to see teams share the sugar. Everybody getting in touch, everybody enjoying an opportunity to score. That makes it a lot of fun for everybody on the court.
You know, it sounds better when you say it than watching it. Okay? It's going better when you say it. Sharing the sugar.
You might want to cut down on that sugar intake, though, Clark. But anyway, everybody's been involved in this offense here early on, and it has a way of helping you defensively.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which he was dismantled.
Damn, I wouldn't blame him. I would quit too.
You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise. To the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Yo. Dang. That's how I was when I had Miami, yo. Like, they just left Kobe open. Ugh.